What up, boys, and welcome back to yet another video. So in this series of gold farming by zone, basically a series where I will eventually go through every single zone in the game and feature the best gold farms that the zones have to offer. And in today's episode, we're taking a look at the Kalimdor zone, Tanaris. So before we take a look at that, massive thank you for all the support on the 0 to 10 million gold guide. This is a digital gold guide that you open up on your computer, and it features all the best tactics and methods that I personally use in order to make hundreds of millions of gold in WoW. The best part about it is that you only got to get it once, and then it comes with a lifetime of free updates. So whenever there's a new patch, like player housing, or a brand new expansion like Midnight, I update the exact same gold guide, and I send the updated version to your mail completely for free. So you can find that link down below in the description. Don't forget to use the discount code STUDENT for 50% off. And if you already have the gold guide, the VIP Discord is where you want to be. Because once you join in, you can view all my videos before they go on YouTube, giving you a slight advantage. And on that Discord, you also get exclusive gold tips. There's multiple spreadsheets for gold making, TSM groups and operations. You can even get access to my investments that I'm doing for player housing, Midnight, and much, much more. But that's also linked down below in the description. So Tanaris isn't my favorite zone to gold farm in, but in this series, I have to eventually feature every single zone in every single continent and expansion of the game. So we gotta do Tanaris at some point. Now, to start it all off, the Dune Mole compound right here has like the only rare elite worth killing, and that will be Umgorn the Lost. He's like a rare elite, like an Ugur that just patrols this entire area. And the reason why he's good is because he drops a unique appearance weapon. Now, weapons, they sell good in general. And then if you have a unique appearance, that's even better. Because like every single guy using the add-on All the Things, aka ATT, they need all of these items. So it's like a rare elite that I frequently camp on like an army of alts. The weapon of interest would be this one right here. You can see I had a low sale of only 9.5k because I sold it after I made a video about it, but has a market value of like 55k. It shares the appearance with Ruined Mithril Hammer, but for rare elites, it doesn't matter when you're a collector, because even though you have the appearance of the Ruined Mithril Hammer, as a collector, you need to get all of the specific items from every rare elite with ATT, so they still need to get the Changuk Smasher as well. Now, another area that we farm in retail WoW, because it's going to be way different if you were to play classic WoW. You could farm like the turtles, you could fish and all of that. But in terms of retail gold farming, there is really just one other location in Tanaris that I do daffle with. But first of all, we have to talk about the dungeon in this zone, because that's like the number one reason to go to Tanaris is because you're planning on dropping by Zul'Farrak. And Zul'Farrak used to be the daddy of dungeons. And the reason why like Zul'Farrak was and is so good is because it can drop like all of the popular transmog sets like the Glorious, which has the Glorious legs. It drops a Bloodlust, it drops Vanguard, it drops Jade. There's so many good classic green transmog sets that drops inside of Zul'Farrak. And then you also have epic items like Blade of Hannah, right? Which can drop inside of Zul'Farrak. You have the Tibu. You also have like the Skull Flame shield that can drop inside of Zul'Farrak. It's such a good dungeon. Now, that being said, it was farmed for a really long time, for years, and then people started to do Selitos in open world group farm, and you would just be able to get way more loot doing that in a group compared to solo in Zul'Farrak. That has lately changed though, because Blizzard messed up and they changed the way that loot works. So after killing mobs and Selitos for like a minute, they pretty much stopped dropping world drop green items. So that's why we've seen a massive increase in values of all of those sets and epic items. So the best way to get those items would be to solo the dungeon Zul'Farrak. So Zul'Farrak, once again, one of the best dungeons for transmog in the game. Outside of that, though, Tanaris behind Caverns of Time right here. A lot of people recall this area from like Classic WoW or like reputation grinding, killing all of these pirate mobs for rep. Now, in terms of gold farming, you can kill these all of these mobs. You can kind of see it in the right side of the screen as well with ATT. Like they drop a key called the Captain's Key. This one right here. You use the Captain's Key to open up a chest that has a chance at giving you the South Sea Lamp. It was called Vert's third leg, but that's a penis joke, and Blizzard has moved on from those. So now it's been renamed the South Sea Lamp. These guys hyper-spawn like crazy, so they do give you like epics and green items, etc., but sadly it's the bad loot table of green items and epics. They don't drop like the high tier classic epics. There's still a couple of epics in that loot table that performs decently, but you're pretty much just doing this for like low value filling up the auction house. It's not going to be any massive transmog items from this farm. It's a nice place to do if you're like new to transmog farming and you want to fill up the auction house, because they drop a lot of items that's worth putting up on the auction house, but there's like no big kahuna, no really big value items from these guys. And that's pretty much the only thing that I mess around with in Tanaris. So that wraps up this zone, and I'm excited to do the next one as well. So if you want to see that or gold making content in WoW in general, just make sure that you are subscribed to the YouTube channel, because that way you'll be notified whenever the next video goes live. And of course, don't forget to check out the 0 to 10 million gold guide alongside with the VIP Discord, both linked down below in the description. I appreciate you all watching, and I will see you all back in at tomorrow's video. But until then, bye-bye.